Hey everybody, welcome back to Reaction Reviews. We've got something brand new for you today. Star Wars just dropped a new trailer for what they're calling the High Republic. So this is the Star Wars The High Republic announcement trailer, and we're going to go ahead and react to it. I'm not sure what this is. There's been a lot of rumors that Star Wars is going to go back into the Old Republic, and so it looks like it's official now. They're announcing what they're going to be doing. I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy of movies or some standalone movies or maybe a series, an animated series or live action. I have no clue as to what this is going to be, so we're going to find out here together. Kind of excited about this. They're going into a new era. I, of course, was excited at first when they went into the sequel trilogy with The Force Awakens. Was pretty cool, and then they kind of butchered it when they got into the last two installments, episodes 8 and 9. But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so going back, it says here on the YouTube page here, it says this is set 200 years prior to the events of Star Wars The Phantom Menace. The Galactic Republic and the Jedi Order are at their height, serving and protecting the galaxy. So this is 200 years before The Phantom Menace. So I read the comic book series that was put out by Dark Horse, Knights of the Old Republic, which was based on the video game that they put out by the same name, Knights of the Old Republic, and it was featuring a young Jedi named Zane Carrick, who was framed for slaughtering a bunch of Padawans. So I found that interesting, how it was kind of the opposite take as to what happened with Anakin about 4,000 years later. But like I said, that was 4,000 years before the movies. And so this is set 200 years before then. So this is not the same era, but it's in between where the High Republic is going to take place. So it's not the exact same thing, but it's going back that direction. And I also thought it was interesting how Zane Carrick's story kind of paralleled Ahsoka's story a little bit, to where she was framed for murdering. It wasn't a Jedi, but anyway, there were some parallels there that some people might think was lazy storytelling, but I thought it was interesting how they gave different takes on that concept of being framed for murder, or for actually, in Anakin's case, going through with it and doing it. But anyway, it says here, featuring brand new stories from 5 authors set in an all-new era. This is Star Wars The High Republic. So I'm kind of excited to see what this is. So, before I get started, I'm going to put in some earbuds, and I'm going to try to mute the audio on this. A little bit different. I'm used to, usually on my videos, I will play the audio, straight through. And I always run into the problem of possible copyright with the music and stuff. So in order to avoid that, I'm going to try the earbuds, and hopefully this will work. We'll find out. And if this works, then you won't be able to hear the audio from the actual recording, and they're not turning on. Well, so much for that idea. Anyway, we'll just have to do what we can. I'll have to mute it. If there's any blatant music and stuff, I'll have to mute that manually. But anyway, let's go ahead and check it out. Here it is. This is the Star Wars official announcement trailer for Star Wars The High Republic. Let's start it now. Okay, hundreds of years before the Galactic Republic is at its height. Okay, so that's what we just read. Okay. Frightening new adversary. Star Wars The High Republic. Okay, so is this Sith or what?
A very exciting moment, Skywalker Saga coming to an end. what's next for Star Wars. One of the things we've always done is be able to use our franchise platforms to explore the creative potential of the Star Wars galaxy. And so, what if publishing was more of an incubation place and bring in great talent and just let their imaginations run free? We put together the really unique writers' room where we had diverse voices with very different opinions about Star Wars.
We all love Star Wars, but we're all coming in from very different places. This has been a very free environment for everybody to just...
Okay, so they're showing some behind the scenes to the creative process.
We've all done lots of storytelling, but this is unique and really special.
The idea that this thing has been simmering for so long.
It's the secret history of the galaxy.
Yep, it goes way back to the beginning of Star Wars.
We gave them essentially a blank slate. What would you...
Pablo Hidalgo.
A line that we've been hearing since 1977, and we thought, what does that look like?
It is a golden age where there's much more peace and calm in the galaxy, so we're calling it the High Republic.
The description that we've used for the Jedi in this era is that they are the Jedi Knights of the Round Table.
But Star Wars isn't just about Jedi, and we will tell stories of new smugglers, new scoundrels, new bounty hunters.
The threat and the tension really comes from the Republic's borders, because the Republic does not extend from one side of the galaxy to the other.
It's a bit of a Wild West
That's true.
frontier. We see a different kind of Jedi that patrols the frontiers and is more of a Texas Ranger.
We're now bringing in concept artists, illustrators, and visualists, the same way that you would when you're making a movie.
We even had Ian McKay come down and just do sketch after sketch for us. When you have a guy design the look for Darth Maul, sketch a Jedi for you, does it get any cooler than this?
The scale of this initiative is really new for us. We're going to have stories for adults and teens and kids.
We're building this out simultaneously across multiple publishers. It gives us the ability to tell vast, interconnected stories across multiple...
So it sounds like it's going to be different medium. It's not just going to be one movie or one series, but it's...
villains.
Our main villain are the group called the Nile. We kind of like to refer to them as space Vikings.
Their motto is, you can't take it with you, but we can take it from you.
Okay. I like that it's a new alien species.
What we're calling the Great Disaster.
I always like to see new aliens.
Wars without adventure.
Diversity of aliens.
Definitely a series of events that will spin the galaxy into a dangerous new direction, and it'll give the opportunity for heroes to rise up.
See, I want to see more of non-human characters in Star Wars.
Story from every Star Wars series. It's really fun to be able to keep readers on their toes. This era is ripe for storytelling. The eureka moment was the question, what scares the Jedi? And that made us all go, ooh, something wicked this way comes.
Was that the Yuuzhan Vong? Okay, so yeah, it looks like they didn't exactly come right out and say exactly what this is going to be as far as what medium it's going to be in. They did show some like images of book covers there, so it looks like it's going to be like possibly some novels, maybe some young adult novels. They may even do a comic book series on it or something like that. A little bit disappointing because I was hoping that they would get into onto the big screen or even the small screen to where they'd have some films or some TV series, even animated. But live action, I love the live action direction they're going with The Mandalorian and some of the other series that that they're in the process of developing. This is something that I've wanted to see for years, for decades, is more live action Star Wars on the screen. So I'm excited for that. And so I was hoping, and maybe they still will, get into some of this, the High Republic on the TV screen, maybe for Disney Plus or whatever. But who knows? They're just in development stages, it looks like. They've got a date set for when they're coming out with it. So that's promising that they've been working on this for a while. They've got plotted out what they're doing in maybe their first phase, kind of like Marvel did their stuff in phases. with the MCU. And so it looks like they're developing a phase of books and stuff like that. Maybe it'll come out into some video games and stuff like that. I'm not much of a gamer, but it's great to have that for the gamers among us. And they did say that it's going to appeal to broad audiences. They're going to do some stuff for kids, some for adults, some for different audiences. You got the gamers, like I said. You got the TV fans, the movie fans. You got the comic readers. You've got all sorts of different media that they can use for this. So who knows where it's going to go? Where would you guys like to see it go? What would you like to see them do with the High Republic? I like that they're going back in this direction, that they're kind of abandoning the sequel era. I wasn't too thrilled with the directions they went with it. If they go back to the High Republic era, it's like they said, a whole new frontier. They can do a lot of stuff that they wouldn't be able to do so close to the Skywalker era, because there's so much there that we've come to expect that we know from that era. So they can theoretically get away with some more creative process if they go back thousands of years or hundreds of years, whatever the case may be, 200 years as is the case here. So I'm just interested to see what they're going to do. So guys, comment down below what you thought of this trailer, what direction you think they're going to go, what direction you'd like to see them go. And then while you're at it, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe so that you'll know when we add new videos, and also you'll be eligible to win that free trade paperback that I'm going to be giving away when I reach 100 subscribers. So anyway, thanks again for watching, everybody. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time. May the Force be with you all. I have spoken.